Hare Krishna. Thank you, Maharaj. You are explaining about this pastime, this incident about servant. You wrote a letter saying servant of servant, and this principle of giving rather than thinking of receiving. So I had one question in mind regarding this principle. We hear that Krishna consciousness is simple for the simple and complicated for the complicated. We just have to serve, we'll be happy. Maharaj, when we are new, it seems very easy to follow this principle because we just serve the representatives of Guru. The Guru is serving Prabhupada, Prabhupada is serving Krishna. So what happens is then as we grow older, our complicated nature comes out. And we say that things like, I have a nature, my nature is, I can serve like this. Or some devotees have an inspiration to serve in a particular way. So when we approach our seniors, they are, because they trust us, they love us, they encourage us. They say, very good, you can do this service. So then we have different devotees doing different services. Like somebody may be inspired to do cow protection, somebody may be inspired to do youth preaching, somebody village, somebody in city, like that. So in the dynamics of this, community where we are living together and serving together, so everybody is having externally very good relations, everything is nice, but deep within every devotee wants to know whether he is actually pleasing the Guru, whether he is actually making is pleasing the parampara. So how can devotees know who don't have access to their spiritual master that in their day-to-day life, their services, they are pleasing the spiritual master, and the services they are doing is actually acknowledged by the spiritual master and the parampara?
What service do you do?
Doing some writing seva and preaching.
Prabhupada is very pleased with you. Even I am very pleased with you. There are many ways to serve. And the greatness of our service is the consciousness in which we serve. If we have good leaders who are helping us by giving us, proper services, then by cooperating nicely and doing it honestly and sincerely with our whole heart, the best we can, then Krishna and Gurus are all pleased. The most important thing is we do it with integrity, we do it with character, and we do it with enthusiasm to serve. Being a father or a mother is a wonderful service that pleases Krishna if we actually live in such a way that will inspire love of God in our children. Not just a matter of what we say, but how we live. Is the atmosphere of our home so surcharged with devotion and cooperation and devotion that our children are naturally going to be attracted to bhakti? At least we do our best with that. Then Krishna is pleased. And if we're a brahmachari living in an ashram, if we do it with integrity, Krishna is pleased. According to our propensity, as well as according to what's required, we engage in various types of service. Some people are worshiping the deities. Some people are assisting those who are worshiping the deities. Some are cooking. Some are cleaning. Some are managing. Some are administrating. Some are involved in finance. Some are involved in accounts. Some are involved in distributing books. Some are involved in Harinam Kirtan. Some are involved in going to colleges or homes and giving lectures and doing kirtans. Some are working in a hospital, some are working in a school, some are working in businesses, some are working in government. Some are taking care of cows, growing crops. Some are in construction. They're all perfect. If we're actually cooperating in such a spirit for Krishna's purpose, with the proper consciousness. If you're selling intoxication, saying this will please Krishna, that will not please Krishna. It's not just our consciousness. It's doing the right thing that's favorable according to Guru Parampara with the proper consciousness. And we don't have to be confused or bewildered. Are we doing something that's actually beneficial for others and for ourselves in Krishna consciousness? Are we chanting the holy names? Are we listening to these wonderful kathas and reading these wonderful books? And we're doing a service that's pleasing to those who are guiding me? Then 100% Guru is pleased. But whatever service we're doing, if we're blaspheming people, if we're criticizing people, if we're causing unnecessary egoistic pain to people, then we're not pleasing Guru. We just have to understand the teachings, and then we apply it to our life. Yes? If you're a pujari, but you're cruel to devotees, you're not pleasing the deities, and you're not pleasing the Guru. The pujari may be very much not pleasing, but the assistant of the pujari may be pleasing very nicely. Yes? Because that person is actually doing in a very humble, service-oriented way. So it's not that we have to go to our Guru for everything. Is this pleasing you? We can go to other senior devotees, and if we understand that we're doing a proper service in a proper way, that's perfect. We really don't need to learn so much more as far as that goes. We should be fully confident and give our full heart and enthusiasm to do that. But if our devotees are egoistically fighting, my service is better than yours, you should be doing what I'm doing, that's never pleasing to the spiritual masters. Sri Dhamma Prabhu asked the same question yesterday in his own way. I often cite how Prabhupada came to a temple in America. And devotees from all over the country came to see him. Some were book distributors. Some were from farm communities doing agriculture, cow protection. Some were from the scientific BI. Others were pujaris and cooks. Others from the Gurukul, educating children. And so many other varieties of services. Some were fund collectors. And after the class, someone asked Prabhupada, of all services, what pleases you the most? Everyone was in pin drop silence. Many book distributors were probably thinking, he's going to say, of course he's going to say book distribution. Scientists, he's going to say, of course, preaching to the scientists. Gurukul, of course, educating our children. Pujaris, of course, directly serving Krishna, watering the root of the tree of our whole community. The cooks, of course, he's going to say prasad, because prasad is watering the root of the root. The pujari can't even do his seva unless he's given prasad. The book distributors can't distribute their books, so I'm the cause of all causes. It's cooking. Everyone, because they all were faith, because Prabhupada made everyone feel most important. So everyone thinking, my service, and they were all, yes, he's going to say. Prabhupada paused just to increase the suspense, as I'm doing now. And then Srila Prabhupada gave the answer. He said, the service that pleases me most is when you love Krishna. That's the essence of every service. And whether we're a pujari or a book distributor, a mother, a father, a teacher, a congregation, a brahmachari, whatever it may be, if we're doing our service to the degree we're doing our service with love for Krishna, that's the degree it really pleases Krishna and his representatives, Srila Prabhupada. Because Krishna only really is pleased with love. He doesn't need anything. He's Atmarama. He's completely self-satisfied. But he's always hungry for the love of his devotees. That is his ultimate opulence. Does that answer your question? So go on writing and teaching with humility, servant of the servant of the servant, when that's how we show our love, by that spirit.